Good morning, chat! My name is Penbu. I am the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux, and today we are... Is this puzzle gaming? I think it is. It's not quite programming, although it is technical. How are you all doing today? If you didn't see on Twitter, today is the day after Valentine's Day, and Ina yesterday in her stream said that she doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day. It's just a day where chocolate is on discount for her. And so I got some chocolate myself. It's a big haul. What, $37 Canadian? Overspent a little bit, I think, but this will probably last me a few months. Probably. Anyway, today we are doing VimGolf. If you've never heard of VimGolf, if you ever heard of Code Golf, it's the same concept, and in Code Golf, just like in regular golf, what you do is you try to achieve a goal in as few characters as possible. And the same thing with VimGolf, you try to achieve a goal, in this case turn some text into some other text, using the fewest keystrokes as possible. And Vim is famous for being a little bit... I don't want to say strange, but unique, unusual, something along those lines, with its modal editing. And so different keys perform different things depending on what mode you're in, and it's not like most editors that are out there. But Vim being a language, it can become a little bit more efficient. I've been using Vim for about 12 years now. I started in 2012. Ended up using it for my last year of CS class in high school. So it's been a while. And I think I'm pretty okay at Vim keystrokes. Maybe I don't use them as efficiently in real editing, but it's good enough. Over here on the top right here, you'll see that I have my keystrokes being logged, which is, I think, pretty important for something like this. And so you can see what it is that I'm typing. And yeah, from there we just follow along, I suppose. Okay, so I don't know what we're going to do out of this one. I guess we can start from top to bottom. Some of these are kind of annoying, some of them not so much. But let's get on with it. So VimGolf operates on there's a CLI that you do. So VimGolf puts and then the ID. Okay. And so we have, okay, that's 25 letters, or 25 keystrokes. So this is the leaderboard here. The lowest score wins. People have taken 25 keystrokes to solve this puzzle, to turn this start file into this end file. And that's what we're going to try here. Hopefully we can get fewer than 25, if not 25. I don't expect to get 25 right away. And then we have answers here. And then if you want to unlock any higher ones, you do have to submit and try to get one that's higher. So what do we have here? Window to door, window to door, windows to windows, and windows to windows, all lowercase. Okay. How are we going to do this in 25 characters? So looking at the diff here. The window to door, and then window to door. So singular window with no S goes to door, with a capital D, and capital W. And singular window, lowercase w, goes to lowercase door. Let me know if this is too small, by the way, and I can make it bigger. Actually, I'll just make it bigger anyway. So I'm not gonna look at this, but my first instinct is perhaps we can do a search and replace, except search and replaces usually don't do very well in Code Golf, or in VimGolf. But we're going to start with that. So window, lowercase like that. I'm gonna start over. We actually don't need that. Retry. We actually only need space W. That should catch. Is this good enough? I think this might be good enough. And then we can replace that with a door. No, we can't, because we actually do need a window. Okay, I'm gonna start over again. So this is not my first time playing VimGolf. And so sometimes I feel like there are times where I'm going to try a solution and I know it's not going to be efficient, and then backtrack. Okay, but okay. Once again, we can go to, okay, counting the numbers here, 1, 2, 3. So 3W, and then Control S, and we can do Control R, Control I, Control A. What was it? There is something. Control R, Control W to get the word. Okay. So we're gonna just try things out. I don't expect to get how many characters was that? But we can optimize it later. So we can get the word under the cursor using Control R, Control W, and then we can use that here. Do door. There is no way this is the efficient way to do it. And we can go to window and do the same thing. But surely not. Okay. I don't think that's the play. Window with door. Nope. The first challenge, and we're already not progressing very far. Window with a word boundary. That should get us everything like that. Replace that with door. And global. Except that's not going to work because we look at the VimRC for VimGolf and find the VimRC. We have set ignore case. Unfortunately, that means that we need to find a way to make it not ignore the case. Ignore case. That's I see. Can be overruled using lowercase or backslash lowercase c or backslash capital C in the pattern. C ignore case. That's probably what we're gonna watch here. C/ignore case. Where's my cursor? I'm gonna move this over. Actually, I had this this window over on the right side so that we can do this. So I can see what the puzzle is over here. So, in the pattern, C ignore case. Ignore casing in a pattern. If the ignore case option is on, then the case normal letters ignored. Smart case. So if backslash lowercase c appears anywhere in the pattern, the whole pattern is handled like ignore case is on. But we want the other case, so capital C. Alright, exit out of that. Retry. 129, and we didn't even solve it. That's fine. So global replace for no ignore case, window, word boundary, door. Replace it all with door. And then maybe we can. What is the? Okay, I didn't need to do the X there. Window, door, enter. ZZ. It's not quite what we're looking for then. But 36 is 36 puts us around here, which I suppose isn't awful. Okay, let's try that again. We're looking for window, windows to windows, windows to windows. So all the lowercase windows to door, and the uppercase window to capital door. But what's changed here? Door is to the door, to the window. Moodily staring at. I'm gonna move this down here. Did I not? Oh. Okay, I don't know what happened, but it seems like maybe it didn't actually apply the search and replace. I'm gonna try that again. So, global search and replace for window. I already messed up. Window, and once again I gotta remember to actually put that in. Ignore case, or no ignore case, window, word boundary, door, global. Okay. So those changed all the doors to window, or sorry, windows to doors. And then we can change the case of that. We can change the case of that. Press enter. And I think that covers everything. So door, door, door. Do we see any windows around? I think we're good. Alright, what else? No, Jeff. Stood out the window, moodily staring out. Open the door. Is it only the first one that you want? Okay, so looking at the challenge again. Put this on the bigger one. She opened a window to let in some air. Looked out the window and saw a deer. Okay, so I think it only wants specific ones then. Why? So in line 1 and then line 5. 5 and 6. Sits behind a window and sits behind a door. So 5 and 6, we have windows and we have doors. Maybe we should move on to something else. I don't understand this one. You'll address in the window. Yeah, they're very specific ones that they want. Okay, we can go with that. Retry once more. If I don't get this one, I think we're moving on. Is it all going to be windows and doors on this first one? think so. And I need that to be a capital C. Window. Which I guess is fine. Door. And then we go to 5. And we do the same thing here. Great, okay. No, I need to do something else there. We go to window. We save a macro. Door. Escape. Then we go to window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sometimes you do have to count to get to where you want. I feel like it's probably not efficient. We go to 5. Line 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if you're editing in Vim for real, you normally aren't going to be counting, you're just going to be estimating. Thanks for enlarging text while on mobile can ask. I know, yeah, no problem. I hope this here is large enough. But yeah, sometimes it's a balance between having or being able to show the text large enough for people on mobile to see, but also not so large that I can't do anything. I remember there was one VTuber who was coding, and they were working at their normal text size, which understandably, you know, comfortable for them, and yeah, comfortable for them, but you also have to keep your audience in mind and making sure that they're able to follow along. Okay, so line 5 we have window. I don't know how good of a puzzle this one is. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I really should have done it the other way. This sits behind a window. And then we have another one on line 6. We do more doors and windows. Oh, you know what I should have done? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12W. So we do that again. And we go to the next window. FW. Do this again. Backtrack. Undo. And we can't even get it right. Okay, no, I'm giving up on this one. Maybe we go back to this one later. This one just seems like it's very finicky. VimGolf puzzles are all user submitted, so sometimes they're great and sometimes they're not so great. Okay, months to list items. This one seems pretty annoying. But it's 22, so it surely can't be that difficult. It'd be really nice if I had something like Vim Surround, the plugin, that can do this for me, but it can't. Okay, but I think this one won't be too bad. Okay, I'm gonna quit that. I'm gonna take the ID here. Normally, there's this black box here that tells you the ID and what command you need to put in, but it also shows you the user key, which I shouldn't be showing on stream. So VimGolf puts. So first thing we do, we take all of these starting letters and we uppercase them. And then we can do... Okay, so yeah, so what do we need to do here? We need to uppercase them, and then we need this 8. I think that's 8. That's probably 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But now I'm just gonna try this out. Okay. Oh, but that's a real tab. So we have two ways to make an 8. One, we can make I space like this. So we insert the space 8 times. Or we set expand tab. And we indent by 1. I think based on the number of keys I pressed, it's probably going to be faster to do 8 eyes. Okay. To 13 S dot star. Okay, no, right. I'm gonna restart that. So the mode I got in here, so I'm gonna do that again. If you press Control F when you're in command mode, you can actually edit your command in a Vim window. That allows you to use all the editing capabilities of Vim to edit your commands. And I think that might be helpful here, so that we can insert the 8s. Is that gonna be worth it? Okay. I guess we may as well try though. So for all, not for all. VimGolf can be very finicky sometimes, where you make a small mistake and you just have to start over. 2 to 13. Substitute everything with, and we're going to go into here. We're going to insert 8 spaces. And then we are going to do LI uppercase the next letter, insert what we matched. And I just realized the slash is going to kill us. Okay. I needed something else that's not a slash. Okay, try that again. 2 to 13. Substitute everything. Now, again, I said I wouldn't do the slash. So 2 to 13. Substitute not slash everything with, then we go into this mode, insert 8 spaces, I thought it'd been better. Okay, whatever. Insert 8 spaces, LI, uppercase the next letter, insert what we matched, close. Can I complete this? Yes, I can. All right, I saved one character, one keystroke. I think that's it. We escape and we enter, and I only okay. I need to figure out what this one is. I think it's just uppercase the next letter. I just need the next letter. Uppercase character, where X is any of the characters above. I don't need matching. I need I think I need this in another browser. Vim help uppercase. Change casing in Vim, not this one. How to change case upper in Vim. I need this in the substitute. Replace the string without changing case. How to switch the case of Vim characters. Okay, which I'm in pattern.txt. Vim pattern.txt. Make this a little bit bigger. Oh no, I don't want that. And we're looking for \u. Using Atom is faster than the form. Sure. Character class. So this is the pattern. I need the replacement form. How do I go to the next one? Well, I wasn't expecting to go through documentation today. Okay, so table of contents. We were at pattern, search commands and patterns, which I guess is where we're supposed to be. \u. That's not what we need. Okay, well, let's just try things out then. If that's right, I don't have a mouse here. I'm gonna try this out in regular Vim. We do uppercase for the next letter, and hopefully that is okay. Great. So it's just lowercase u. Retry that. So what do we have? We had 2 to 13. So apply to lines 2 to 13. Substitute not a slash. Everything. And we go into edit mode. We insert 8 spaces. And then li. Turn the first character into uppercase. Reinsert will be matched. Close the tag. And that's it. Well, you're kidding. It's just a single well, that makes it a little bit easier then. If that's just only a single tab. I wish you had put that in like that. Okay, whatever. That makes things a little bit easier. Am I going to play Atify again? Perhaps one day. Not anytime soon. But welcome in. Okay, so once again, we have... Also, that was, what, 30, 31? Oh, yuck. Well, we can submit this one, and then we'll see what we get from there. So 2 to 13. 2 to 13. Substitute. No slash. Everything. Insert a tab, and hopefully I can just do tab here. Great. Li. Uppercase the first character. Insert the thing that we have. And then close the tab, and I don't think I can use... I don't think I can save a character here, so we're just gonna have to do this. $26. I think I can actually... I can probably improve on that, but let's submit this one. Upload results. Here we are, we're 26 here. So we can go directly in X mode and save a little bit of characters here. So we know that we're going to need exactly 2 to 13 S. Back again what we were doing. Everything. Tab. Li. Uppercase. First character. And then I think... Yes, I think we can just do this. Oh, that's still 26 too. I guess we didn't improve on that. Okay, so now we try something else. So as I mentioned before, the substitutions usually aren't the best way to go about things. They tend to be pretty verbose. However, we're just going to do this. We're going to save this to a macro and do this once per line. So we are going to insert a tab and then an li. We're going to close the li like this. And then we're going to repeat this macro 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess 11 times. Okay, I gotta use a different key for going to the next line. So J goes, keeps the same column and goes to the next line, whereas plus will take you to the next line and go to the first column. We're gonna use plus instead. Proper the Lagger, by the way, if you're still around and you want to catch when I play that game next, you can join the Discord. The Discord is in the description. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. We're gonna save a macro to register queue. We're going to go to the next line, first column using plus. We are going to insert a tab and an li. Slash, and I think... No, we can't save any characters here, because if I do Control P, which is what I did before, then we actually pick up January instead of li. So it's a lot better, I think, if we just do li. Okay, and I forgot to change the case of the first letter. We're going to try that again. Alright, macro to register queue. Plus, so we go to the next line in the first column. We insert a tab, li, go to the next character, use tilde to make it uppercase, appends to the end, close the li, finish the macro, and then do the macro 11 times. And then we quit. We're still at 26. How are you all doing it at 25, 24? Is there anything else we can do? Surely not. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. So I remember when I said, or what I tried earlier, I tried this. Maybe that's a clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a lot. No, 2 comma 13 is still the same. That's still 4 characters. Use a slash again. I gotta stop using the slash. And actually, oh no, I gotta put that back. Control V, G. Ooh. Actually, no, that is fewer characters. No, it isn't. I was gonna say Control V, G, and then tilde is fewer characters than \U, but it isn't. No, I'm not sure how we get to 22. Well, we can take a look at what the other people have. So at 25, they have QQ plus, which is what we did. Oh. So they did the tilde first, so they saved an escape. That makes sense. And then insert at the beginning the tab li, and then go to the end li, or close the tag, and then escape. Do the macro 11 times, and then quits. Reasonable. And then another score for 25, we have, I make this a tiny bit bigger. We have go down by 1. 12 times you substitute everything, tab li, all that kind of stuff that we did before, and then exit. I didn't know you could do this actually. You can repeat the substitution 12 times. Ah, okay. And so everyone with 26 to 25 is taking roughly a similar approach, which means everyone else getting 24 or less is taking a different approach. I think we might want to move on. Maybe come back to that. That one I think is a little bit tricky. Instance creation and Verilog, 10 entries. I do not feel that this. Oh yeah, that's the bad one. When you have entries this large, they're usually not that great for puzzles. So we're gonna skip that one. Quicksort. People get this in 6, and there are 1,200 entries. I saw this one, and I couldn't figure out the trick. Because this here looks like a Vim macro of some sort, and perhaps the trick is to get this in a register and execute it. But I don't know how, or rather, I haven't figured out which one it is that's that you need to do for that. We're gonna try anyway. So when we look at this, we want to try to find something that sort of sorts it. The way to do this without figuring out what's down here is we search for all the spaces, we replace them all with new lines, and we do it for all of those. And then we can sort this like that, except I need a -n. Okay, restart. So take all the spaces, place them with new lines. H, by the way, is at the top of the screen. It's a lot. It saves one character versus GG, which gets you to the top of the file. So we do that again. We do the sort command, and we can save a character by using sort instead of sort. I'm actually gonna go back to our other Vim instance here, because I think, yeah, because it takes this N flag here. Options N, F, X, O, V are mutually exclusive, and sorting is done on the first decimal number. So I think we can do sort. Can we do sort N like this? Okay, guess not. Sometimes you can. So once again, replace all the spaces with new lines. Select SOR N, and then yes. So Shift J will join all the lines together with spaces, and I think this is all we need. 25. People get this in 6. But we're gonna upload this. Because I'm pretty sure the trick here is somewhere in this macro. We just gotta find out which one. So we can put everything into a register. So that in this case, it'll I think it'll go to the double quote register, and we can execute that register, and then it does nothing. Oh, actually no. We execute the register, and then we have other stuff in here. I guess we don't actually have anything in here. But one of these is definitely the key to holding it, and I don't know which one. 6GW. I think you just have to try them, don't you? No, I do not want that. So 6G goes to line 6. W, register R, copy to the end of the line. W, register I, Y, E, W. Yeah, it's definitely copying all of these to that. But how do you do this in 6? Okay, we can take a look at what the other answers are here. Oh, pressing the wrong key. Refresh. People are getting this at 24. 10J. Oh. We got 25, and we can save a key by not doing what we did and do the selection. We can just do GB, which will reselect what we used to have, or 10J, which will join this line, the next line 9s, I think, or the next 10 lines. I can't remember. But that saves us 1. That does not save us enough to get 6. And everyone else that's at this level is definitely doing is doing something like this. So if we're looking at here, we have line 9, which is at C, at D, at D. So all these at signs are executing macros within registers, which means this can't be what we're looking for because we don't have anything in our registers. We have something that we have something that's we need to find something that pulls things into registers. And we had earlier 9G3W. Or when we had when we executed the everything, then we ended up with here. That doesn't really help us. OYE. Oh, that's interesting. GG. Okay, we're gonna leave this one for later. I feel like I'm spending a little bit too much time there. On to the next one. I feel like back when I used to do VimGolf, I had a little bit more success than this. That's okay. It's not really about getting to the top. It's about learning all the different tricks. And sometimes the puzzles have their own little tricks that are specific to the puzzles. Okay, so EDN Reformat has 807 entries, so this is probably a good one. The goal is to make the code more readable and concise while maintaining its functionality. Oh, we're indenting. Okay. It's not too bad. People are getting this in 17. I suspect we're probably going to get this in like 20-ish. First try. Or maybe like 22. Okay, so let's load this one up. VimGolf. So the trick to doing this kind of thing is the pipe motion. Pipe will get you to a specific column. So we are going to save a macro in register Q. Go to the next word that's separated by white space. And then what column do we need to go to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're on column 18. And so then we insert, oh, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. 10. We just need to get it past this point here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we might be able to do that. Okay. And so insert 9. Insert 9 spaces. Escape. That gets us to there. And then we go to column 18. Which is not what we want. Oh, it is what we want. Okay. Okay, so then that means actually we need more than 9. I'm gonna do that again. So, register. Go to macro and register Q. We go to the next one. Next word. Let's say we insert 99. Insert 99 spaces, go to column 18 using the pipe operator, and then we delete until the next word. So this gets us a text in the column 18, or starting in column 18, and then we can do the same thing before we get plus. We go to the next one, and then we enter macro, and then we run the macro 6 times. That should be it. We got 20. My prediction was correct. How are you all getting this in 17? So let's upload that and try again. How do you do this in 17? Can you get by with just 9, save a keystroke? That's 19. I'm afraid to look at these solutions because I think they might spoil something. So this is what everyone's doing. So register Q, go to the next words, insert a number of spaces, and then delete until the 17th column. That actually makes sense, because you're already at the far end, and so you can delete the motion to the 17th column, and then you go to the next line, and the macro, do the macro a bunch of times, and then you quit. This is how you save a character. So what we did was we went to the 18th column and then deleted the next until the next word. But you can save one by deleting because you're already at the far end. But that's only 19. How do you get to 17? That is a very good question. What other tricks do we have? I wonder. Okay. This this can't be right. Hold on. Control J, no. TJ, no. Oh right, because this is an actual tab. Well, it's worth trying. Set ET. Then we go to the next word. Then we indent. So now we have 8 spaces. This can't be. No, this can't be it. Because that doesn't get us far enough. Oh, we can certainly try again, though. We can try 3. That's not what I wanted, actually. It's... No, that's not how you do that. You can do this and then do that, I guess. Where is column 18? 18 is here. Oh. No, that's not going to work in general because indenting will get you a certain number of spaces, but the portion before the indent is not constant. That's not going to work. Okay. I never liked... so we have this inside here, but I never liked trying to go do this exactly and just to see what the next ones are, because that feels like cheating. So we might be stuck at 20 until I can think of something else. Okay, I guess we move on to the next one then. Tic-tac-toe grid transformation. This seems kind of annoying. 58. I'm not doing that one. Pick and sort servers from a mirror list. 28 is somewhat reasonable. But perhaps not. What does this even mean? How do you know which ones to pick? Retrieve the primary server for each country from a mirror list file and organize them alphabetically by country name. Given a mirror list file containing server information for the various countries, the objective is to extract the primary server from each country, and then arrange these servers in alphabetical order based on their respective country names. Ah, it sounds pretty annoying. Okay. One way we can do this is... we keep all the ones, or for everything that has a double hash, because I think we only want to keep the first one, right? We only want to keep the first one. Argentina has this army. Argentina has this army. What's the difference between these two? HTTP, HTTPS. Okay, yeah, so it is just the first one. So we can join these two lines, remove everything else that doesn't have the double hash, and also remove the stuff up top. Sort it, and then I'm gonna say rehydrate, that's not the right word. Resplit them. Okay, so I think I have a plan for this one. Let's do it. So we remove this, and then for every we record a macro, and then for every double hash we join, and then we do this how many times? This requires a lot of counting. One, we already did worldwide, so that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a better way of doing this. I'm gonna take this, put it in our other Vim instance, remove everything that doesn't have the double hash, and then look at the line count. So that's 22. And then we want to do this 21 times. 21 @Q, which will do that for everything. And then we can remove everything that doesn't have a double hash. And then we can change all of the spaces, or we need to replace this space with a new line. Now, is the best way to do that go word back one, then R enter. So that's words back enter. That's 4. Or do we do a search and replace? So that's %s/ space hash / /r hash enter. That's 10. Whereas before you would have to set up a macro, so that's QQ word back R enter, and then 2 minus. That's 9. We save 1. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Actually, it's not even... We can save even more than that. So we can do t hash. I forgot. Because we still had the hash there. Well, that's fine. So t will get you to the character before the matching character. So t and then hash says goes to the character before the hash. And then we can do R, place that with a new line, and then we can go back to 2 lines. And then what is this, 21? We execute this 21 times. I missed a step. We need to sort. But also that was 38, which is not too bad considering everyone else is here. That's not awful, I guess. Okay, try it again. We remove this. Do this. And we do this 21 more times. I think I messed up somewhere. That doesn't look right. Actually, no, that's fine. And then we remove everything that doesn't have this. And we sort. And then in the same macro, one, two, back, replace, and then move to the next line. We do this 21 times. 40. What happens? Alright, where do we mess up? Ah, I see. So we do have to do the, we do have to go to the hash instead. But still, that's 40, and that's still 40. So once again, we do that again. 21, that, do that. We sort. And then we do I'm on which column right now? I'm on the first column. In the macro, we do 2t sharp, and then replace the space with a new line, and we do this 21 times. I think I messed up somewhere. Try again. A lot of fiddling here. Alright, once more. Remove this top line. And then go down, join, and go to the next one. 21 times. Remove all the lines that are not double hashes. Sort. And then we can do 2t hash, which gets us to the space. Yes. Replace the space with a new line. Finish recording the macro. Then do this 21 more times. Something's not right. Oh, because I forgot to do the plus. Okay. Once more. Join. Go to the next 21 times. Remove all the lines that don't have the double hash. Sort. 2t hash to go to there. And I forgot to set up the macro. Once more. (21). That's the wrong key. Code Golf, I think, is a little bit easier because you don't have to redo your keystrokes every time. Okay, we do that. We're down one, and I forgot to set up the macro. Join. Go to the next paragraph. End macro. Run macro 21 times. Remove all lines that do not have double hashes. Sorts. Record macro. 2t hash to go to the space. Replace with new line. Go to next line. End macro. Repeat 21 times. Save and quits. And it's not even a match. Okay, what do we have? What? Why do you have an extra spin? Is this mine on the right? I think that one's mine on the right. Or... No, this is the real one. Why would you do this? L has extra spaces at the end. Except for the... Oh, actually no, the first one does too. But why would you do this? Alright, I guess we're gonna have to add extra spaces. That's fine. Now what's the easy way to do that? Well, the first part is going to be all the same, I think. We can still do this. We can still do this 21 times. We can still... Typo. @q d #d store. Okay, so now they want an extra line or extra space, which means we add another one. But this gets us to like what, 42? I think this gets us to 42. Okay, so to F sharp, insert new line, escape. Go to next line, end macro, repeat 21 times. It adds, I guess it only adds one. Okay. I would have expected it to add more than that. Well, let's see. We got to 40 something. It's 41. How do you save characters? Oh, 5D. Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, I see. So you can go to normal mode like this. You can actually do this. Okay, so norm J you can replace with just J. Then you sort, and then you remove everything that doesn't have. Ah, okay, that's an optimization there. So if you have an empty search pattern, it just reuses the previous search pattern. And then they replaced it with all this here. You can cut this down by a few characters. We can try to reuse this one. I think we're gonna get to like 37. So using this one as a reference, and I'm okay with using things as a reference as long as I'm not copying them outright. So we remove all of this, and then we go into X mode. Everything here can be done in X mode. We do a global action on everything that has a double hash. We join them with the next line. And we sort. Then we delete everything that doesn't have the double hash. And then we replace all of the so this has space hash, and you replace it with space \r hash. But I feel like there's a different way to do this. So in ED, there's a way to tell which match you want. So if you want only the third match, it'll only do the third match. I don't know if there's an equivalent in Vim. Vim substitution only second match. In general, you can match the nth occurrence of something using Z, S, and back. I don't... No, I don't want to do that. That's even more. No, not this. Yeah, okay, no. Only we can use set or ed. Would have been nice to just do /2. Okay. I guess we're stuck with that then. X. We got down to 32. That's actually more than I expected. Let's upload that. And see if we can get anything further. That was improving on somebody else's solution. 32 gets us to... Gotta go? Alright, thanks for watching. 32 gets us to here. Which honestly is probably far enough. Can we improve on that at all? Perhaps. So this is a solution for 30. So D4 gets you to removes the first 4 lines, and then star takes the word under the cursor, which presumably is the double hash, and then you go into X modes. Oh, that's smart. Okay. So because star searches for the word under the cursor, that word is in the search pattern already. So because of the search pattern, an empty search pattern will search for that. And then you join, and then you sort, and then you delete everything that doesn't have that, again with that optimization there. Okay, I know, I figured you could probably do something different. So we saved a character there. And then X and then CR. Okay, I wonder if we can improve on this one. It looks like it's probably difficult to do so. But we can use the same trick here. We go to X mode. One to 4D. I think we've used way more than I think that's just increased our count by a lot. But okay, let's continue. G. So as before, we have that. We have B, D, remove everything that doesn't have it. Sorts. And then we substitute everything that has this, as we had before. So looking at this. Substitute everything that has hash S and then we replace it with the same thing but with a new line at the beginning. $33, which is even more than what we had before, actually. Okay, so that doesn't quite work, but that's actually that is brilliant. So I wonder if we can do something else. Try again. So what makes this D4? Oh, I see. Because you're already under the cursor. The double hash is already under the cursor, so it's the motion is search for the next one and delete everything until the next match. Or the next 4 matches. Yes, okay. That's good. That's good. But I don't know how to improve on that one. Exiting Vim, one of the hardest things to do. So we do have the trick. I guess that doesn't actually work in X mode. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can improve on this one. So I think we'll just leave that one as is. This one's a good puzzle. And I don't think I can go up to 28. Or even 30. What else do people have for this? So with 30, we have everyone doing the same technique here. Understandable. So I think if we were gonna go with what we have here, we would maybe save one character if we didn't do this 4D star. Possibly. Okay. Moving on. Fixed point, define fixed point of cause. Probably cosine. Yeah, 994 entries. This is probably a good one. And 14, which means this is probably pretty good. Okay, so we're creating a bunch of these numbers here. We start with 1, then we add a bunch of zeros. Surely can't be that difficult. So we go to the end. We start a macro. We copy the entire line. We paste for the next one. And we add a 0. How many times do we do this? I'm gonna move this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means we do this 7 times. Go to the end. We insert a 0. End the macro. And then we do this another 7 times. And enter. We got 15. People are getting this in 14. 15 is pretty good. But how do we shave off a number? Or shave off a character? What was our solution before? Take this. Move this up here. Just so that we can... just so that we have a reference. Can we save... Can we save a character somewhere? It looks very hard to save a character. And I think we don't have a 0 anywhere. We kind of do have 0, actually. We kind of do have a 0. And what we can do... Okay, so we start recording. We can subtract 1, and that gets us our 0. That's not going to work for the rest of them, though. That's not going to work for the rest. That only works for 1. That doesn't work for the others. Because if we subtract 1... Right, then we end up with this. And that's not what we want. Good idea, it doesn't cut it. I still go to the end. We still end up with our macro. Can we get to here? No, that's not quite right. Actually, you know what? That might be okay. So we go to the end, port our macro. Go to just before this. Cut this, paste twice, and subtract, and we can't subtract 1. Replace with 0. I think this was probably more than... Okay, I forgot to copy. This is probably more than the other way we did it, but I guess it's worth a shot. Okay. First, duplicate the line. Then go to here. And cut and paste twice. Replace with 0. End macro, repeat 7 times. 18. That's more than what we had. So this is not going to work. We want to shave a character, not add 3 characters. Okay, we still have to go down here, I think. And I think we do still have to copy. Now the question is... How do we add a 0? So we can get to here. By doing that. That's not gonna work. Oh, you know what? That might be okay. No, that's not okay. So that's S, 0, escape, that's 3, and P, that's 4. Whereas inserting a 0 is only 3. So that's no good. How do you get to 14? Okay, I don't think I'm getting this on my own, so we're just gonna have a look and then We'll see what everyone else has. Going down to the list where I am. I'm not even on this list. Yeah, I was looking at T-Penguin LTG's scores for this before, because he had done this a long time ago, and was wondering where he scored. Guess that burned into my muscle memory. Okay. So 15. Yeah, no, this is where we are, and everyone else is doing pretty much the same. Well, actually, not quite the same thing. This one's kind of weird. You don't really want to do that. Everyone doing 15 is, I think, doing the obvious solution. For anyone familiar with Vim. And then 14, the top here is QQ CN. Oh, I forgot about CN. That's how you shave a character. Okay. So CN will take you to the last byte of the file, the last character of the file. So instead of $, which is what we were doing, which is 2, you can save a character by doing Control-End, and we'll take you to the end of the file. Okay. So to demonstrate, we start the macro, we do Control-End, copy the line, paste, and move this over there. You insert a 0 here. What? Oh no, you don't paste. No. Okay. Start a macro, you Control-End so they get there. Copy the line, you insert a 0, escape, and then paste before. That is, oh, okay. You end the macro, do this 7 times. I see. Can you do even more? With everyone doing 14, I doubt that it's going to be possible to get to 13. And especially since they've had months to look at this. Yeah, probably not. I don't think you can improve on this one. Okay, that one was a good one. Continuing on. Insert column data on Confluent style table. 33. I don't really want to do that one. Surround the Z characters with brackets, quotes, and print as formatted strings. That already kind of sounds annoying. People are doing this in 17 though. Is it literally just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? I think it might be. Okay. Sometimes these challenges look like challenges, but all you have to do is type out the thing. Okay. Print F. Is that really? 17. Can we get even lower? Can I get keyword so I know there is dictionary completion. If we can get dictionary completion, then we might be able to complete prints. That complete is key spell. Switch this to old Reddits. Does not enable dictionary completion via Control P, Control N. It only enables completion on the active spell checker. It's a totally separate thing. Set local, set L spell, sets SE spell. Surely that's not going to help us. I guess we have to spell that out all like that. Okay. Is there no way to get this down to 16? They've had months to figure it out, so probably not. I wonder, help prints. Ooh. It's not going to save any characters. Because you can do this. And then you can go to here. And then copy. But then that takes more characters than just typing prints. Because :H::P enter is already 5 characters, and by that point you may as well just words. Just type prints. Okay. I think that's probably as far as we can get with that one. Go back here. I print F. I mean, I guess it's all the same, yeah. And then you use end, which fine. It's kind of weird if you use it in Vim, but that's fine. Yeah, everyone is just doing, just typing it all out. It's funny when challenges end up being like that. Though I do wonder, anyone who didn't get in 17, I guess they're probably doing something more. Yeah, escape A. Yeah, doing the more Vim way. And then just using redundant motions. You don't need those. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was an easy one. What else do we have? Paste a column after multi-cursor. 2074 entries. This is probably an old one. You can do this in 14. Okay. Is this easy to do? Well, we'll find out. I think one of the easy ways to do this is to put it into a separate window. We can always just give it a try and see what happens. So we can go to the middle. Oh, that's not the middle. So we can take this, open a new window. Okay, I forgot how to open a new window the best way. Control W, Control O, Control W S. Split the current one into two, which is not what we want, so I want to open a new window. V splits it, Control W N. Okay, that's what we want. Can I do a vertical split? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Control W, split the current window in two and edit the alternate file. Nope. Does the same as typing colon, enter a command line, useful in terminal window. Okay. So I guess we'll just we go to 6G, D, that, or do it the other way. 5D. Take the first bit. Control W N. And we paste this in here. And then we start a macro where we copy this. Or I guess we can delete. No, let's copy. Copy so we can save a character. It's just capital Y. We go down. Paste above. Add a comma. And join. Go to next line, so the crap. Then we go back up. And we do this. I missed a step. I missed a step. Okay. 5D. We do all that. We open a new window. Paste that in. Then we start a macro. We delete this line. Go down to this line. Paste. Insert a comma. Delete the new line. Escape. Go to next line. Go back to the window. End macro. Do this 4 times. Great. 27. I think we can improve on that, but that's a start. I'm not even gonna look at the other ones. There was a way to intersperse these, actually. It would be really easy if we had command line utilities, but we don't. Okay, so we start a macro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go down 5 lines. we delete this line. We go back up 5 lines. We paste, insert, delete the new line, add a comma, escape, go to the next line, end macro, do this another 4 times. It's not what we want. What changed? Maybe we have to add a new line here. So we go down 5 lines. Add a blank line. Go back up. That's not gonna work. Start a macro, go down 5 lines, copy the line, and go back up 5 lines, paste, insert, delete the new line, add a comma, escape, go to the next line, end macro, do this another 4 times. And then we get rid of these. And end. That's 21, which is way better than what we had before, because we had 27. We'll start with that. Everyone's getting this in 14, so there's got to be another way to do this. ED for that's gotta be it, isn't it? That's gotta be it. Okay. So start a macro. We remove this line. We go down 4. We go down 4. Paste. Insert a comma. Delete the new line. And then we go back up to the top using H. Quit. Do this another 4 times. And then exit. Now we got to 18. We need to shave off 4 more characters. We go into X mode. I don't know if X mode is going to do anything. Because we have the ability to move something. So we can go for every line. So for every line we can move it down, I don't know, let's say 5. Or plus 5? I don't think that actually helps. Moving down to 1. Plus 1. Plus 2. Minus 1. Minus 2. Yeah, that doesn't help. How do you get this down to 14? What do we have before? We had this thing. I feel like we can probably get rid of the DD somehow by doing something else. We have QQ, which is kind of necessary. We have DD. Ooh. So there is an option. We have the command T. No, we have the command M, which we can move to 5 or +4. So M +4, which should save us a bunch of characters. So DD4JP 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. That doesn't really save us anything. It's the same thing. JR comma is shorter than I comma delete escape. Okay. So we can shave off a character that way. Let's try that. So macro M +4 J. I think that increased it. I think that might have increased it. Also, that's wrong anyway. But we can still do macro M +4, enter. Join, comma, go back up to the top. Do this 4 times. I get to 17 when we had 18 before, so we shaved a character. Okay, I'll upload this one. And we get it down even more. DD 4J P J Actually, maybe we did. Okay. Macro DD 4J P join, replace with comma, go to top, end macro, repeat 4 times. Save and quits. That's still 17. What else do we have at our disposal? Can I use X mode even more? M +4. No, that can't be right. Alright, how do you use the A command? Insert several lines of text below the specified line. If range is missing, then text will be inserted after the current line. Adding exclamation mark toggles auto indent for the commands for the time this command is executed. Command is not supported in Vim 9, or Vim 9 script, because it's too easily confused with a variable name. That's not really what I want. That's not really what I want. Stop insert. I want something to insert to the end of the line. X mode appends characters to end of line. Vim. other than doing this, because this takes a lot of characters. I don't want to use norm A. So I suppose one thing we can do... No, that's not going to shape any characters, because one thing we can do is something like this. That's not going to shape characters. Yeah, I don't know if we can shape any more. Okay, so we can go back to here. See if we can gain any insights from anyone above us. Ah, interesting. So somebody from the 18 went to the end and then moved 5 before, and then more or less did the same thing we did, almost. See home. Okay, so what do we have in the 16 ones? QQD control end. What do you use control end for? So start a macro, delete the current line, control end to go to the end of the line. Instead of just using G, okay. Control end to go to the, oh no, control E. Control E takes you to the next page, next half page. Smart. And then you paste, basically did the rest of what we did there. And everyone else is using control E. On some of these managed to do this without a macro. So control V, control capital V, which selects all the lines. May as well show this off to see what it does. Control Shift V. Nope. Control V. M to mids. B. Oh. G, I, that, escape. Ah, it's actually kind of brilliant. Okay. So you insert comma, and then you take register 2, which contains the previous stuff that you cut. The register 1, I think, is the most recent thing you cut. Register 2 is the second most recent thing that you cut, and so on and so forth. So 2 Z E. What does Z do? Oh, no way. I didn't know you could do that. So ZP, apparently what it does is that instead of... So normally if you just do regular P, it will actually paste lines before these lines. Or not. Right, because, okay, so we cut this thing with capital D, which doesn't cut the line, it cuts the line content. So it cuts it to the end. I think this might have actually given me an idea for the other one. So it cuts it to the end of the line without cutting the line itself. So it cut the line contents. Oh, actually I think it was this control V that did it too. So we did a block selection and cut the block. And then apparently ZP, the Z being the important part here, removes all this extra space. Can we use this in one of the other puzzles? Maybe. This one's a good one. Obvious improvement gives a 14 solution as posted on, copied several times and mysteriously deleted. Yeah, 16. Everyone's getting 14. How do you get to 14? I don't see myself improving more than that though. But this is a good solution. And then the control E here is well, it's clever. Tabbed table to Python array. 50. I am not doing that. HS exam question. 47. I am not doing that. Reformat list symbols in list. 24. This one looks like it might be reasonable. Although it is kind of annoying. It might not be that annoying. We have inputs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we need to change them into I1, I2, I3, or 4, or 5. Then we have the outputs, same thing, but we wrap them in something else. So immediate thoughts here are, we do a substitution, look for single digits, and then just substitute it with the right thing. So we substitute this one. We go back to here, so we put this on the side so we can see. So we substitute all of the digits with I and then the thing itself. Do a global for that. That's not gonna work. Ampersand redoes the last substitution. Thought it might help here, but maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna go into X mode because we actually don't need anything else here. So for the first one, we have same thing that we did before. Look for all digits, and then replace them with I and then the digits. Do a global search replace. And then on the second line, we do something very similar. So we can reuse the search pattern and we save 2 characters. Now we can do O, and the character I, and then the character, and then global replace, and then X. That is 27. People are getting it in less than 27. But 27 looks like it's probably a good score. So how do we get this down? We need to shave off 3 characters. There must be a way to reuse this so that okay, yes. So we can do what we had before. SD I ampersand global. I don't think this one changes. But then we can go to Control F mode. One, two, three, four. OI, not OI. I think that might be the play. But I just gotta make sure I do that properly. Okay, so once again, we substitute all the digits with I and the digits, and we do global search and replace. So enter. Then on the next line, we do the same thing, but instead here we edit. And then we insert the same thing that we want. Right. 28. That's more than what we had before. Try again. So this one doesn't change. But instead we can try to do this. But we can't move around without the arrow keys, which is a bit of a problem because then we have to do all of this stuff here. Actually, that gets us to 27. That gets us to 27, which is pretty... that's pretty surprising. Okay, so we do that again. We get all the digits. Turn them into eyes. So we repeat. Hold on, I thought I moved this up one. Down, and then we do this. So that gets us to 27, which is more than less. We shaved off the character from the 28 before. No, but we already had 27. We already had 27, so that doesn't improve on our original score. I want to see if there's a way to move around. I guess there kind of is. Vim move in command modes. Other than using Control F. Help, CMD line window. In the command line window, the command line can be edited just like editing text in any window. It is a special kind of window because you cannot leave it in a normal way. Okay. There are two ways to open the command line window. As default, it's Control F. From normal mode, use the colon or Q colon. I wonder if we can make use of that. I don't think... oh, no, because that's the same thing as colon Control F. It's number of keystrokes. Same number of keystrokes as colon Control F. So S, D. There was a pattern to use the previous replacement. Previous replacement. Where there was a way to do that. Not seeing it though. Oh, replacement. Replacement argument is a single character. No, this has been surround. Substitution. Sub-replace special. When the string starts with \= equals, it is evaluated as an expression. That's not what we want. When the string is equal to % and slash is included with CP options, then previous substitute command is used. Replace the match pattern in the first one. Replaced with tilde. Next character made uppercase. Well, this was the stuff that I was looking at or looking for earlier. But that's not what we're looking for now. So what does a tilde do? Replaced with the string of the previous substitute. Ooh. That might be what we're looking for. No way, that actually worked. Okay, we saved a character. We didn't save a character, I did something different. We go into X mode. We search for all digits. We replace all digits with, we prepend I to the digits, do global replace. And then in the second line, we search for the same thing. And then we replace that with O, ampersand, in the previous replacement. That shaves off one character. Alright. That shaves off one character. We're still pretty far away from where everyone else is. Because we are at 26. And people are at 24. What else can we do? Can we take the non-command approach? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. One, two, three, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 words. Then do the same thing. I don't think that's gonna work. Because then you still need to wrap the outputs. Well, that's gonna take more. Go to 1. Make a macro. Paste. Go to next word. And do this another 4 times. Copy. So now we have this. We go to the eye. We copy the eye and the 1. We insert, we paste. Do that again. F1. Copy the eye. Go to the 1. Start a macro. Paste here. Go to the next word. Stop macro. Do this another 4 times. Paste. Is it fast? Is it better to copy the word down at the bottom? Or is it better to change the in to out? Let's just do that for now. Start macro, go to the eye. Y2L instead of just YL. Paste before. Insert comma. Go before. And then go after. I think it's end. Do this another 4 times. And then delete this and then write and quit. 49. Absolutely not. Alright, how is everyone else doing this one? We are at 26. People have been doing this another way. F1 QA star star. Star. That's an interesting way to do it. So it seems like the 26s, well, 27s, we're doing it my way, except with a slightly different. That it seems they didn't realize that the tilde was a thing, which is fair. But everyone else on the 26 seems to be using something else. So let's see how this works. F1 QA. So record to the register A star S O. Put in whatever you copied, I, and then you escape. Paste. Go back to it. Insert an I, escape W, you and repeat 4 times. Okay, that's an interesting way to go about it. I think that might hold some clues. Because this feels like it could be a little bit inefficient. But, so what are you doing here? So it is F1. I don't want to go up too far. We're already getting to the 25s. One QQ star. I don't know if I want to use C or Control R. The Control R feels like it probably uses more than we need to. Nope, that's not what I want. However, you know what is something that we can do? We can Control R slash to bring. Oh, I guess we can't. So slash is also a register. It holds the last search that you did, except star will do a search on the word with word boundaries, and that's what these angle brackets are. They're word boundaries. Okay. How are you for time? It's already 2.5 hours. It's how? Okay, maybe we'll leave this one. I do kind of want to see what the other ones up top here do. So you do dollar QQ B star S, and then do this whole thing again. I basically the same as what they had before. Escape P to paste previous, and then capital X key to get that. Ah, yes, that's how you. Okay. No, that's fine. XP, so that you put the I in your buffer, or not buffer, in your register. You've yanked it, basically. And you search for it again, so what you have here, and then key to paste what you had cut. And then you just repeat that 4 times. That gets you down to 25. How do you get to 24? Okay. Well, I don't really want to think about that anymore, so we're going to leave that as is. And then maybe do one more. I didn't expect this to go on for 2.5 hours, to be honest. Now let's find a popular one, and then one that's pretty easy. Fix the shell script. I like shell scripts. That's 26. What needs to be changed here? This. I have an idea. I don't think it'll get us to 26. This one looks annoying. Yeah, it's 29, I'm not doing that. It's 37, I'm not doing that. Okay, we'll do this last one, the shell script one, and then we will call it a night. So one thing that we have here is the sum and the multiplier. First instinct, not efficient, but we could do a substitution. But that ends up with a lot of characters. I'm gonna put this over here on the sides. Everyone's doing this in 26 characters. So we search for a... We don't actually need to search for that. We can do search for a $B and then replace that with a... We actually need to capture that. So do search for a capture group. This is pretty awful. $B, and then replace that with brackets what changed? Oh, we need to fix this one too. But that's 28. People are getting it in 26. So that's one. And I guess we can go like this. Okay. I need to make that a macro. $F$ cut and then go to the $. Oh, I can shave a character off of that one. When we kill the macro here, go up 3 lines and then repeat the macro here. I can shave a character. I'm not going to upload that yet. I can shave a character by using Control O instead of escape. So Control O while you're in insert mode will temporarily put you in normal mode, but as soon as you do your motion, it will put you back into insert mode. Whereas escape will put you back into normal mode, then you have to put yourself into insert mode manually, and that takes up a motion. We don't want to do that. We can get it down to 32. We can cut another character too. We can go to the end of the line. We cut behind us. And then we do this. Control O. Then we T or Shift T to the $, so we end up here. Then we escape. And 3 minus. Forgot to close the macro. We can shoot that again. Okay, macro, $, cut behind. Add the 2. Control O. Shift T to the $sign. Add the 2 on that side. Escape. End macro. Go back 3 lines, and then repeat the macro, and then we should be good there. We are down to 30. I think that is good enough for an upload. People are getting this in 26, so we need to cut down 4 characters. Is this something that you have to do? Maybe not. Because you can do this. That's 3 characters. One, 2, 3. So we repeat this 3 times. Add another macro. And then do what we did before. That's 32. That doesn't help. We can still do this, I guess. One, 2. I don't think this helps. And do what we did before, close the macro, go back 3, execute the macro. And we keep increasing. So assuming that this is optimal, then that means we must have this. Is it faster to just type this out? I don't think so. Did that save anything? 31. No, because we had 30. We went down to 30. Okay. I feel like that's probably as far as I'm getting here. People are going down to 26. We are at 30. What are we getting for 29s? Oh. Okay, so we can actually probably improve on this one. So we have the same substitution that we have here, and then we have PQE. So this takes us to the A. We add that. Actually, this probably isn't improvable too much, because escape A is the same as control OA. And then you end up with the same stuff. Is this an escape? So everyone on 30 is doing something similar. 29 is not even using Control O, you're just using end. Ah, okay. Staying in insert mode makes sense. Can we improve on this? Possibly. Everyone else is doing E, I, so then we go here. And end here. And then back one and remove. So that's 29. But that's the same thing as what everyone else is doing. So I don't want to submit that. But is there a way? What did we do before? We had... Well, we used to have... Wait a minute. We can still shave down a character legitimately. Because our solution here, I'm going to copy this over and put it down here. So our solution was this. So that's the same. Oh, no, actually we can't cut down. Because what we did was we went to the end and then we cut backwards. We might still be able to do it. Okay. I don't think we're going to improve on that though. Okay, start macro. Do what everyone else is doing with this EI thing. And then we escape, go to the end, cut backwards. So this saves us from having to go back. I don't think that actually saves any characters. Or yeah, we're still at 30. Yeah, that doesn't help. Because so we do the EI and then we add the open parentheses, and then even if we do end here instead of escape, then we do this. No, that's not gonna help. And then we just end up with what everyone else has for 29. Okay, I think this is probably as far as we're getting for this one. If I can't improve on the 29, I do not want to submit a 29 that's the same as everyone else's. Okay. If that's the case, then yeah, we ended up doing a few of them. Let's go on our records here. Play challenges. We have this one, best score 22. Or no, best player score is 26. We're down. We're missing 4, or we can pare down by 4. Number 14. Okay. Best score is 6. I still don't know how they do it 6. This is the one that had the Vim macro in here. We just gotta figure out which one it is. EDN formats are very close. This one is the one with the column. I'm not sure what else to do with this one. Because the way that I did it is the way that I know previous ones have done it. Where they had to line it up in a column. But I don't know how you improve on that. Well, the 19 does this. QQW20I escapes. Oh, right, because we looked at this before. Where it was looking at it was deleting from the other side. Because we were deleting from the left and they were deleting from the right, so that saved a character. And the mirrorless one, find fixed point to cause. 14. Right, and then this one we can't really improve on anymore. This one was easy. This one we just type the thing. Paste a column after a column. And then reformat and fix the shell script. Okay. Which one was this one? Oh, it's this one, yes. So we're pretty close in some of them. Not so close in others, but that's okay. I don't know if we're going to do this again. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. This doesn't... To me, it doesn't feel like maybe a good streaming game. But if you are all interested in seeing this again, let me know, and we can do another one. In the meantime, tomorrow's stream is going to be another technical stream, but I do think it's going to be a lot more interesting than this one. If I can find the window for this. So next stream is going to be solving logic puzzles with Prolog. If you've never heard of Prolog, it's a very mind-blowing language. It's not like your usual C, C++, JavaScript, Python, all the imperative languages and object-oriented. It uses a paradigm called logic programming, and it takes declarative programming almost to an extreme. So it's a very interesting language, and one of its applications, one of the things that it's very good at is solving logic problems. And so we're going to be solving logic puzzles using Prolog. And so watch out for that. That'll be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, the usual time. It's midnight. 12:30 a.m. UTC. All right. I didn't expect to go this long for this one, but here we go. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks all for coming. Yeah, if you want to try out VimGolf, the link is in the description. Perhaps you'll do better than me. If you do, feel free to share. Okay, yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming, everyone. I will see you next stream, and good night, chat. Bye.